if you're bubbling in Toronto, the goal is not to just be big in Toronto. Like, it's supposed to be bigger than, you know, it's bigger than the competition in your neighborhood.
Everybody wants to be Michael Jordan, yo.
You trying to shoot
Everybody wants to be
man
Michael
open
Jordan
on the post.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, pass the ball to the open man. Like, you ever go on a ball run and you see mans that, like, they're shooting everything and there's people who are open and they've been bricking
Bro, there's
and
a
they're
man,
not passing the ball?
I see man's basically like on a fast break and they'll just take it all for themselves and you're open. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Right there.
I'm right beside the basket. Like, you know?
Even watching Drake's story, you could look at Nav's story, you could look at Weekend's story. They all did the same thing. And what's crazy is their stories were damn near depressing in the beginning. Niggas wasn't giving them that look until they did that Euro step and they planted their feet on U.S.
Different,
soil.
man.
Rap single of the year, Junos. Here's the winner. It's BBNO $. You know who that is?
Nope.
Song's called It Boy. This is Steady Mom Podcast, episode 570. We're just going to talk shit. There's no format. There's just a couple brothers talking about what they do in their day-to-day. This is how Friends should be. You know the TV show Friends? This is how it should be.
This shit's gonna be like on the Patreon soon.
Soon time. I need whoever wants to work with me in Toronto, like do the back work for me, I would love that. Please. I need that. I really need that. But and we can talk about it. But anyways, where was I? What was I saying?
Intro.
No, we're done with the intro. Fuck that. We're Steady Mom Podcast.
The hottest topic that's going on, or
we're gonna get that in a sec.
Okay.
We Layla Day. What was her name again?
Yeah, Layla Day, PG.
PG?
Layla Day, that's her
Layla
name.
Day.
But you knew her as.
Yeah, like if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I mean, like remix days, around 5, kind of things. Yeah. Stuff about Layla Day now, you know.
And you guys were talking about her tweet, or what was it, Instagram post?
Instagram post.
Damn. It's kind of timely though.
It's kind of always been a thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been, I guess. It has been mentioned, but not in the forefront that it's been right now.
Do you feel it comes after the heels of what's his name's announcement?
Signing?
Yeah.
Casper?
Yeah. Maybe she was sitting there like, yo, this guy got it before me.
Yo, I don't think it was because of Casper. So, no. I think it's just a built up of like frustration of, like people not locking in, tuning into her music.
Yo, first off, congrats to Casper.
Yeah, big up.
It's crazy how long that shit took though.
I know.
Like that's like when I seen it, I was kind of more cheesed on her. I'm like, yo, like why did it take so long for this to happen? It's always been a Toronto thing. Like if you're bubbling in Toronto, the goal is not to just be big in Toronto. Like it's supposed to be bigger than, it's bigger than the competition in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like I was just talking to somebody the other day after a ball run, a remix ball run, and we're talking about the populations. Just the population alone, Canada is like 41.
I always hear this argument.
You know what I mean?
I always hear this argument. I try to justify it, but I feel like artists nowadays are failing to understand the main concept of making money in terms of hip hop or R&B or anything like artistry. Like when you're making music, is touring.
You know what it is?
Touring,
it's
touring is a big thing. Yeah.
Stop skipping math class.
Yeah,
it's simple.
It's touring. Touring
Look at
adds
the
up.
population. Minus that, they told us
touring
but people still have to buy. You have to buy tickets. You got to pay for the.
But remember, they said 10% of people are gonna subscribe to what it is the popular the population is, right? So you break that down on top of the people who don't like your craft.
Yeah.
And then you see those numbers and you go, okay, is this sufficient enough for you? If it is, cool. If it's not, then you gotta
change the game plan. You gotta change something.
Broaden your horizons.
But here's the thing, Roan Dog. The guy from downtown, Roan Dog, right? He's on tour constantly.
Yeah, he changed his sound too. He started doing like I heard a pop track on the radio he had. Like I was like, yo, it's pretty sick.
On the radio?
Yeah, he changed.
He also has a
pretty sick
following too, though. I'm not like really tied to his music, but He has a cult.
He was like the very beginner, one of the first
names that I remember hearing.
Yeah.
From my generation.
Yeah, and he's still doing it, and he still sounds new too.
Yeah.
His last track over summer, I forgot the name of it, but it was a big track. To me, it was a big track, but I forgot the name of the song, which is terrible. But and I just hate this. I just hate hearing the same over and over again. It's like, you know, Layla, I feel like people should get onto the touring racket ASAP because I hate to say this all the time, but Classified, the white dude from Nova Scotia, makes a killing.
Yeah, we said it on the last podcast.
It's touring. It comes down to touring.
Yo, personally, it's more than just the touring. You have to get your name hot in spots where they would
I agree.
see you in the first place.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So my personal perspective of it is you got to tap into the ecosystems that are out there. So back to saying like the population of Canada, 41 million.
Yeah.
Right? 41 million Canada. You know what the population of Texas is?
Same thing. Almost.
Like 38 million.
38,
That's one state, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They got 49 other ones. It's
I know.
341 million to 40 million. Where the fuck you think that your best shot is gonna be? You know what I mean? Not to diss her or anybody else, but like it's just you have to tap in the bigger market. You have to affect the bigger market. Their dollar's higher. They have more people. There's more people who are gonna tap in with you and actually fuck with you, see what you're building, and say, you know what? If I tap this guy, if I tap this person in, I can make bread with them. So if I'm gonna tap them in, we don't really have that out here because everyone's trying to be the first guy to do it by themselves. Like you know the shits. You know the shits. You know what I mean? So over there is more so a culture that's used to doing that. Looking at we have the big dogs who are putting on the YGs or the next generation or keeping certain people out of the streets and telling them to focus on their craft and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's not a street thing, they're still, you know, grooming them and positioning them to be able to benefit from what they're doing and the timing that they're doing it at. You know what I mean?
But do you think an OG owes it to a young person to put them on?
I mean, it's not that you owe it, but if you look at all these stories of the legends who we grew up listening to, there's always a backstory of that. Like, look at
Drake.
I'm missing his name. I'm not gonna say Drake. I'm missing his name. He just passed away. The big dog behind the Wu-Tang Clan brand. Like it's one. I'm forgetting his name. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Power.
No,
That's
Apple.
his name.
Apple.
No, not Apple. This is the dude behind, like the one who branded.
Okay. He passed away recently?
Passed away recently. You know what I'm saying? And he was the guy who was like, all right, yo, I'm gonna put this shit together. Like it takes people to be.
It takes that one person to do that for everyone to like.
And
Be
it helps when that
sure.
person got the bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just saying, like, it takes people to be able to step out and not feel a way to be like, oh, yo, this person's gonna pop maybe before me if we're in the same game. Sometimes you need someone to just sacrifice and
open the door. I would say open the door.
Push the person who's closest to the basket, like pass them the ball or closer to the net, like that same type of mindset. You don't really have that out here. We should.
Everybody wants to be Michael Jordan, yo.
You trying to shoot
everybody wants to be Michael Jordan
on the post.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like pass the ball to the open man. Like you ever go on a ball run and you see mans like they're shooting everything and there's people who are open and they've been bricking
Bro, there's
and
a
they're
man,
not passing the ball.
I see mans basically like on a fast break and they'll just take it all for themselves and you're open. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Right there.
I'm right beside the basket. Like, you know, that's basically like music in the city, you know, like
For sure.
Like everyone wants their own shot, like, you know, but
like I look at coming up, Tory Lanez was a peer of mine. Party was a peer of mine. You know what I mean? Party next door, like back when he was Jerome Brathwaite. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, you know. Even watching Drake's story, you could look at Nav's story, you could look at Weekend's story, they all did the same thing. And the thing what's crazy is their stories were damn near depressing in the beginning. Niggas wasn't giving them that look until they did that Euro step and they planted their feet on US soil. You know what I mean? You're dealing with people with a stronger dollar, a stronger network,
a stronger economy too.
Stronger economy, and they have more
resources,
influence. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they're taking a liking to your shit. You have more chances to survive in that situation. You know what I mean?
They've had generations of
doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Where it's like it's a thing that's just how they
still
operate.
in generation one.
And
so
they're
it's
more
like,
too. They. I feel like another thing about the States is they're more like there's more unity. Like more artists want to help each other. Out here is a lot more segregation.
I feel
there's a
like
lot more
it's just with the
segregation.
knowledge. Once you know, then you'll do better, right? So comes to that, it's definitely in that aspect. And I feel like the OGs here, they're still in a position where they're still trying to make it for themselves. Not necessarily in the same position, but like, yo, I still gotta put food on the table. Like I have a family.
Yeah,
Like
there's more hunger's there. The hunger's there.
and
Yeah,
even
yeah.
that, I would love to help you, but like I gotta feed my kids. Those people that we're talking about across the seas or across the land, they're good. So now they can do the philanthropy. They can,
I mean, I won't eat no, but here's the thing too, though. Like, not to disagree fully with what you're saying. It's just a matter of, yo, everybody, if they're a big dog, they have their family to take care of, regardless what side of the city you're in.
Yeah.
I mean, country you're in or the border that you're in. It's a matter of the perspective. If you know that you got some bread and, you know what I mean, you have your family, but you got a little homie or even your brethren who can be the same age as you, and they have a craft that they're really good at, and they actually have a chance if
you could
they're nurtured to get like that little nudge.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? People who are successful,
No.
they take those chances.
Yeah.
Instead of spending that money in a strip club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or spending it on stupid shit that doesn't
Give
matter.
it to the young boy. Give it to the young boy.
Yeah, yo, like
I'm sorry for being really quiet. I just wanted to talk about really quick.
Putting in the work.
I want to bring up rap single of the year in the Junos. So and like you know we're speculating, but now I have the full list. Now I got the full.
Everything this guy said, he's not trying to talk.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Rap single of the year, Junos. Here's the winner of the rap single of the year. Hold on. This is the rap single of the year. It's BBNO $. You know who that is?
Nope.
Song's called It Boy.
But guess what? Being a delegate, I seen his thing before.
You have?
Yeah.
And
What's
so
the name? That's a he?
BBNO
what?
$.
Delegate?
He's like a white guy.
Is he a white dude?
I think so.
Oh man, let's look him up, man. This is crazy. BBNO.
He won the rap song?
Yeah.
He won it?
He won best rap song of the year. There we go.
White guy, right?
White dude.
Macklemore 2.0.
This is crazy.
Shout out to him, bro. What's his song fire? Like
Did you hear it?
Nah.
The song's called It Boy. Song's called It Boy. Yeah, I'll play this shit. I'll play this shit real quick. Where is
You heard
this?
it? You heard it?
No.
Hell no.
It Boy.
But
Boy.
like I said earlier, right? He signed to somebody.
Yeah, it's going through no matter what.
It is.
It's just like you going to a rap battle, and you brought 100 people, and they brought 2.
Yo, son.
Yeah.
Yo,
Who are they gonna get louder
Yeah,
for?
facts. The person.
we talking shit, but this guy has 100 million listens on his tracks easily.
Listen, last year we seen where all those things could be generated.
You're
so
right.
For me now, like
this guy has four.
I didn't know.
No, this is crazy.
I didn't know.
The guy has 14 million monthly
listeners?
Yes, and this is the track he won.
bro, this is like EDM, man.
That's hip hop. That's rap.
Rap singles of the year. This is
Yo, you know why? You know why this is perfect? Cause this proves exactly what the general Canadian who's not urban or whatever you want to call it. This is them. This is when you go to those parties that are not. You know what I mean? This is what you're hearing.
Yeah, you're hearing that too.
I am so sick and tired. This is why I do this podcast. This is why.
He's tired. He's tired of the Post Malone.
Play it again for a couple seconds.
Yo, please, man.
Rap.
That's hip hop. That's rap. That's the best rap track of the year.
Canadian. This is what they're doing to Canadian hip hop, bro.
Yo, I thought Toby won this rap song of the year.
No.
Socrates.
Not even.
When we just talking about Socrates and Toby, didn't they win the rap song?
They won something.
Hold on.
Remember, he sings
Hold
too,
on.
so he might have. You know what I mean? He might have got a.
Hold on.
They won an award.
Hold on. My ChatGPT is wilding out.
What, you got the wrong year?
Hold on. Didn't Toby win this year?
I thought they won the rap single.
Was it rap?
And then what's his name? Sadboy got the
Rap album.
album. She got the album, and they got the
People don't know. You know who she signed to?
Who's that?
who?
Yeah. She
No.
signed to the same label as Summer Walker.
Oh, Laverne.
Laverne? Is it Laverne?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, say word.
That makes sense. Still, that was a good play. No, I heard about that actually. Heard about that.
So neat and tuck. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because right now it's not
She
cool
could
to
do-
say that
she-
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She could do whatever she wants. You know what would have been dope for her? What I was hoping she would have tapped into. I was hoping that she would have tapped into her inner Khalees,
Which one?
because she has that.
Yes, Khalees vibe to her. I know what you mean.
She does. If she tapped into that,
I mean, she kind of
She
looks
still
like
has it.
she looks like she has the Khalees. To me, I see Khalees. I see
I
it.
feel like
I see
there's
it.
still room.
There's still room. I
Sadboy,
see that.
Sadboy, she's bad,
I see
bro.
it.
I like her, man.
I like her energy. Like the first time I seen her perform, I'm like, yo.
Yo, come find
Yeah,
me.
she's
Because
a
I went to
very
go
good
see.
performer.
I went to see my boy Freya perform, and she was performing. I don't know if it was before, or after. I'm like, yo, who? Like,
Yeah.
this girl's commanding
She has the aura.
stage,
She has the
bro.
aura, for sure.
She has
Yeah.
the aura, bro. I don't even like slim girls like that, but she's making slim look
She-
good,
she-
bro.
She's a cleanie. She's a cleanie.
She's a cleanie.
Rap single of the
Yo,
year.
she got.
Hold
you
on.
seen Soul Food?
Soul Food, yeah, the movie.
She,
Yeah,
she got the cousin Faith vibes.
Oh,
I need
man.
her. Yo, I need you.
Which one?
You got top. You got top.
Which one? The one who broke up
Yes.
the family?
Yes. She's bad like that. She's bad like that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Hold
You know, you
on,
know.
man. Hold on. Let me just. This
Yo,
is.
don't play it again. Don't play it
Yeah,
again.
he's driving me
Yo,
wild.
I
son.
don't think
It was
he
wrong.
won.
It was wrong. It
Yeah.
was wrong. And my AI is fucked up.
I think AI is
By the way,
cooked.
this shows you the AI does fuck
Yeah,
up.
it's
By
cooked.
the way,
Yeah, it's cooked.
who won the last 5 years for all the rap or hip hop categories in the Junos? Give me the winners and the nominees for the last 5 years. Let's see what.
literally
This is
Malcolm
that was on Chat
yeah, facts.
GPT.
Yeah, Ben McElroy.
That was on Chat GPT. Now this
That
is
can't
Grok.
be rap though. That that has to be like.
You know, but that guy's everywhere though. I'm not. He's not. I mean, Denzel's not
That
wrong about that.
BBNO guy?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
BBNO.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
everywhere.
He's popping.
He's on the
bro.
radio.
14 million monthly listeners, bro. You have to be popping.
I think the people are buying it. The bots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, this is a real thing. You know Bangladesh. There's farming
Oval Farms.
farms. Like they have phones, tablets across the wall. Like 100 of them.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
But yo, didn't Young Thug say that there was
what-
like people
what-
having
what is
credit
really-
cards or something?
What is really showing us is what the industry has been from the start. We just
Payola?
we just never seen
never
it.
seen
in the,
it,
in the
yeah.
beginning. We just thought it was, you know what I mean. You get the hype, you get into position, and we think, yo, that's it. Like I said from the beginning, when I heard Ellen DeGeneres got fake followers on IG, I knew that it doesn't matter who you are. You have to tap into the program because everybody watches her show when it was
Everyone
out.
when it was out,
You
she
feel
was
me?
popping. She was
So
popping,
for her
bro.
to do that, or her people, or her team, or whatever, to be like, yo, we still need to get you to look like
yeah,
you're
you're
that type
the
of-
type
you know
of
what I
person.
mean?
Yeah, you're up. Like
So Grok. This is not an ad for Grok, by the way. Grok got it right this time.
Cut the check, Grok.
So rap single of the year winner, Toby, Socrates,
yeah,
and Julie
Socrates,
Black,
yeah.
who's driving you. They won the rap single of the year.
okay.
Thanks God.
Yo, good thing you double check because
Yeah,
yo,
that
this
would've been
episode
embarrassing.
yeah,
would have
'cause
been
Toby
It was
won
been
that.
embarrassing.
This
Yeah, thank you very much
yeah.
for catching that.
yo,
man.
this episode would have been rinsed.
Like yo, Toby won the award. What are you guys doing?
Connor Price and Big Sean Mula were runners up. Fred Dread Pursuit, Nav and Playboy Cardi Unlimited, Sunreal and Snotty Nose Reds Kids Dumb came up. Rap album of the year. This is where I'm interested in hearing your thoughts here. Sadboy's album called Dry Cry won for the rap album and rap album or EP of the year. The nominees were Arden, Keep Your Eye on the Sparrow, Connor Price, About Time, Northside Benji, Misery Loves Company, and Toby Elements Volume 2. Now, did you guys hear the Sadboy's Dry Cry?
Play this.
I never heard the album, but there's some singles that I've heard that I like. I think I heard like 3 of them, which were cool. I listened to the Northside Benji one. I think those are the only 2 albums.
I heard Northside Benji. I knew
I listened to Toby's past album, but I never listened to
his new shit. Yeah.
One sec here.
Fun fact for y'all who don't know, Toby's the one who was freestyling against Tory Lanez in that old school high school video.
Oh, for real, eh?
Shit?
Love that shit. Sorry, guys. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
So, but yeah, honestly, you just gotta start outside and pivot your way back in. At the end of the day, the number one artist did that. So for you to think that you're gonna do anything different, you're insane, bro.
You can't want to be a big fish in a small pond.
I mean,
That's not gonna work. Like you gotta really get your contact sport on and go outside of your neighborhood, outside of your city, outside of your country, and show some shit that's actually fire to people who really do this, like people who are really in the game. Because right now I look at Canada like you're still a basement or a bedroom artist or singer. Like the ceiling, like we've seen it. Like if you've been around, like as long as I've been around seeing stuff, bro, like you know the ceiling is out there. Like you know that it's a ceiling. So everybody who got it popping literally left.
Yeah.
Like it's not a if or
maybe.
You have to leave.
To say about Layla Day too, cause like I seen her. She went to On the Radar, and she did go to New York. And
who's that we're talking about?
Layla Day, like to say, cause we first were talking about her. She did go to On the Radar in New York, and she was putting her song out there.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy though?
You get your feet wet, but like you gotta
do more though.
You gotta go down.
That's like going to a place and getting the T-shirt, and going to the Statue of Liberty getting the T-shirt.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
On the Radar's a big thing though.
No, bro, it's not.
That's the next step.
I mean, it's a tool. It's a tool.
Next step.
She should have been doing 8 of those in New York. There's like 8 channels.
Features and building.
But I love Layla Day. I'm not talking about what she should be, because she's an OG. She does her thing.
She put in work still.
She did. She put in her work. She's like,
she's been in Washington. She's been going to the States still. Like I tap in with her a lot. She's traveling a lot. She's just
cause I've been to Atlanta, bro. And like when I was doing my music thing, my music wasn't even out there doing nothing crazy.
But you just play something in Atlanta.
But when they heard, they're like, yo, like the way they're moving, like it's almost like your sugar to ads. They're looking at like, yo, this guy could possibly get me somewhere because he sounds different.
Yeah,
he doesn't sound like us. He looks different. Yo, maybe there's something that we could do. So if you go to America,
I feel like Atlanta is that place though. That's like the Mecca place. You go there and everybody's trying to like,
bro.
They appreciate
I met a guy day one who's ready to do any and everything. Yo.
Are you sure he didn't want the booty?
Taking pictures of you, and like he's on the floor, like bro, like
that's crazy.
Yeah, but we gotta watch out for the dudes in Atlanta, bro. Come on, ulterior motives.
I have to go to Atlanta now. What the fuck? Shit,
bro. Like you'll get a team over there.
You're going to Atlanta?
Bro, the way you're talking about, I gotta pull up.
You know what's so crazy?
You'll have a team from day one once they see that you have something.
Atlanta's like LA now, how LA was.
But again, the same time too, the flip side of it, there's a lot of janky guys. So like, yo, I can get you this, I can get you.
Yeah, and then they can't really.
There's janks everywhere. You have to tap into like the real place, and you have to tap in with people who are actually
doing something,
moving around. People who, and not to be like, oh yo, I'm just chasing people with a name, because sometimes you go to their Instagram, it might not look like they're not flashing the rollie or the whips or pictures with the artist, but they work with that artist.
They're moving.
So you kind of have you got to know like
you gotta be
who's doing what and allow them to be real with you, because there's another thing too, that there's a lot of performative shit where people act like they're a bigger deal than what they are. You know what I'm saying? And people will front on you when you have connections to get shit done. They'll look at your gram. Oh, you don't look like 100 other niggas who are flexing fake shit that they don't even own, but look like they're the real deal, even though they're not. You know what I'm saying? So you just know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of janky promoters out there. You feel me? So
I feel like LA had the most when I was in LA. LA had the most.
LA is LA though.
Yeah.
Like that story.
LA is Toronto with palm trees. Bro.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. I was on the main street was it Hollywood Boulevard at night, and I was outside of a shisha place, and like guys would just go up to be like, "Yo, are you a streamer? Are you this? Are you a rapper? Are you a singer?" And I'm like, "Yo, what do you want?"
For whatever you are, just to find a way to finesse you.
Yeah.
Sure.
And when they heard my accent, they're like, "You're not from around here."
You're not from here.
Yo, you know what I went to?
From here.
They say that LA is the number one city that has the most
Expats.
people who move in and move out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to LA in 2016. So imagine that.
Oh yeah. It's so different. That was before the weed was legal.
LA in 2016 was
Before the weed was legal.
Before we was legal, what, here or there?
LA.
And I went for the BET Awards too.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And like LA is
In 2016, who's on the awards 2016?
I want to say this as far as black people and claiming what's ours. When you go to BET Awards, treat the BET Awards just like how you treat the Grammys, if not more. Because there's more talented people in BET Awards than you're gonna face in the Grammys. So everybody wants to be all suit and tied up, ready for the Grammys. But when you go to the BET Awards, you want to act like, yo, this is just my backyard. Like, bro, put respect on your own thing.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? If you win a BET Award, treat that shit like a Grammy, because you won against the hottest people.
Yeah, the hottest
people
in the industry.
I know, I hate that when people say, "Oh, it's a BET Award." It's still a fucking great award.
You know what's crazy
it's a
about
huge
BET
award.
now? I swear that shit is like they're shutting it down.
The BET Awards.
They're shutting it down.
BET, because I swear it got bought out. And
Yes, they bought out one of those guys. They got bought out by a huge company.
You know,
It's not run by Steve.
Honestly, I thought what's his name? Tyler Perry was keeping the lights on, cause like with his shows and
Netflix is gonna pay him now.
Oh, okay, that's
I'm not
why
sure
that's why
the
he bought out
exact
this thing.
details of the buyout, but I seen.
Oh, everything's gonna be changed in the next couple of years.
Yeah, no, that
You know, they got rid of Much Music. Much Music's
been gone.
It's gone.
Much been gone.
music.
Much music.
That was a
been
That
gone.
was lit.
That was a time,
That was lit.
and it was like you were able to really see who was doing
Real
what.
talented
Like
people.
even Fifi Dobson.
Yeah.
Man, then we're in tune.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Then we're in tune.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're like, okay, cool. And then Billy Talent. They're from out here
Billy
too.
Talent from
What?
wow.
All
Those are
the-
the River Below guys, right?
Yeah. All the pop songs, all the, you know that trend online where they're like, the email songs and all that shit. All those guys are Canadian.
Yeah,
all the artists.
I think some
Majority of them are
41,
Canadian.
all those.
Yeah, some 41.
Yeah, they're all
yo,
Canadians.
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we were listening to Much Dance, like
Oh
that
man.
CD was booming. You feel me? So it's like,
Why
I
they
feel
shut
like-
it down?
Oh, it's
You already know,
times. And also like we have like BBNO with 14 million viewers on
Like that's Canadian,
Spotify.
like that's Canadian?
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian,
He's from BC.
Vancouver has a big like art or like a lot of big artists coming out on that type of sound.
Yeah,
like the-
yeah.
I heard they're on their business over there.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's like little Hollywood there.
Yeah.
Well,
and then it's like
BC,
right,
Vancouver, right?
It's like right beside LA too. It's
Yeah,
like right beside.
They shoot a lot of commercials. They shoot a lot of shows over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of movies. Yeah.
Same shit right here.
It's like the better Toronto.
But I wanted to talk about the Sadboy album. Was that hip hop or not?
Play it. Let me hear
Play
it.
a track.
I never heard of
Let
it.
me hear it. I think she's fine though.
I never heard the album.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I
I
never
won't
heard
lie,
it.
the music I heard.
Sadboy, I need you. I need you, mama.
This guy.
Call me.
Her album was called Dry
Cry?
or Dry Cry.
Ain't no dry by no Sadboy. I tell you that.
You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
play you something
I
up
think
or
the last
something.
time I seen something about her, she was at like the Paris
Hold on. By the way,
fashion show.
Oh, with
You feel me?
by the way, this
those,
dropped in 2024. By
so
the
even,
way,
What's his name?
so even
Let's Go?
sometimes you have to
Mariah
dive.
Scientist? She was with a Mariah Scientist?
I think maybe she was touring with her. I'm not
Oh,
too
okay.
sure, but I'm saying sometimes you gotta dive outside of like your like go into
I
another.
hear you, but like let's first of all let's take this in before we.
I get the question that you're pro.
Yeah, but let's take this in real quick. Let's take this in real quick. Let's see if it's actually hip hop or not.
No, it's definitely hip hop for sure. The drums coming. Oh, it's Brazilian phone.
Broke your ankles with that.
Broke my ankles.
Get you with one of these.
Okay, next one is this one's called Fashion Week. Her and Smiley.
Yo, I was in New York for Fashion Week, and I seen her and Smigs.
Oh yeah.
If you were there, you were there. But yeah,
I like this song.
this is when I'm like, yo, tap into your inner Khalees, cause like that's
Yo, the lyrics is hip hop. The lyrics is a rap. But
Yeah.
like the beat isn't.
But you know,
All right, hold on.
I think
Brazilian funk.
Yeah.
All right,
She's
it's like sexy
absolutely
drill.
stunning, by the way.
It's like sexy drill right now.
Yeah, it's sexy drill.
No, that's what
Yeah, that's what it's called.
this is called sexy drill.
Well, this one specifically.
It's not Cash Bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy drill.
okay, now that you're playing this, I'll say she deserved it because all the song, like at least 4 of the records
Yeah.
were songs that I heard that were like making moves.
I like her music. I love her expression, but I feel
You're
like
saying in terms of the category.
I feel like I think it was miscategorized, and that's the crux of my issue here
I feel like
with the Canadian.
I feel like this is her angle of like a
Expressing yourself as
Nicki
a rapper.
Minaj.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but like
Angle.
if you look at it like somebody from New York, like a Mecca city, like somebody from New York.
You play this to somebody, say, "Yo, this album
this
one
is the
rap
hottest
album."
shit we got
Yeah,
out here right now, and they hear that.
That's
They'll be
not
like,
rap.
This is like some dance shit.
yeah.
like, okay,
If you
shit,
talk,
some
it's
go-go
closer.
shit,
If you talk on the mic,
some dance stuff, like some go-go stuff.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Brazilian.
But I
funk.
feel like the reason why they do this is the same reason why they created a new category in the Grammys. Because when you are an urban artist, as soon as you come in and you say that you're this, that's all they're gonna name you as. You do a country album, they're still calling it rap. You do this, you're still calling this. So
Yes,
hold on. Let
they
me
automatically
confirm that real
put you in a
quick.
box.
They put you in a box.
Let me
for sure,
confirm that
you know?
real quick.
Just because that's what they're familiar with. Like they put you in a box and
Like
then
Old Town Road never
whole
got.
time, they gave it a rap though. They gave
They
it.
gave it rap.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's crazy, man. That's
give it rap.
racist
And it's
right
not
there.
rap.
Even when they put Miley Cyrus pops on the record.
Yeah, they still said it's rap.
That's
still
that's
said it's
racist.
rap.
That's racist
There's
as hell,
no
man.
boy with that one.
Well, hold on. Let me ask real quick. What are the hip hop adjacent categories in the Grammys?
If you're looking for a Smiggy, see me at
No, hold on. This is crazy.
It's good.
Nah, I seen him all day, man. Still.
Best rap performance, best melodic rap performance, best rap song, best rap album, hip hop adjacent
So they
categories.
kind of like separate the categories of melodic. And,
Yeah.
Okay, that's smart.
See, I
that's
would
smart.
give
They could do that.
I would give
still.
Sadboy the melodic.
She's on the melodics
Yeah.
for sure. But yo, who are we gonna give for?
But like
who we
this
gonna
is
give for
Canada.
rapper?
They're out here taking out categories. Like it's like
Yeah,
they're
kinda-
doing the
they're
same.
too bland.
They're
It's just
doing
like-
they're doing the BT thing. They're just you know what I mean. They're drawing back.
But that's
They're like,
but that's the beauty of
too
this
bland.
genre now. Like literally, if you like what Big said, if you told somebody, yo, check this out, this is what the best Canada has to offer. This one best rap album
rap specific,
in our
yes.
Grammy equivalent,
Right.
it'll be like,
It
yo,
would throw them off.
yeah,
They'd be like, "This is your rap."
yeah. And there's nothing wrong with Sadboy. I love me a Sadboy.
Yo, we love the female artists.
Yeah,
Boy.
but I'm saying like the energy that these companies have is not there when it comes to us.
You know why though? You know why it's like that?
Why?
It's not enough of us in the fucking building.
That's right.
Yo,
Not
let's
enough of us in the office. You want to? Yo, this is one thing I want to bring up. You notice?
Talk your shit.
You notice how? Yo, come. Yo, Toronto. I know you see it too, man. Why are they removing the blackness from the urban sector? Why are they doing that?
Could you elaborate?
How come I walk into a spot and I don't see DJs? Like I hear the music, but I don't see DJs that look like me. Why when you go to these workshops, how come I don't see
everybody else teaching.
the A&Rs and like the people running this shit look like me? Like why don't I see that? So when you have, you know, people who that weren't born into culture, you know, getting these opportunities, we're gonna end up with shit like that.
Yep.
And it's been like that, but now it's getting to a point where it's like embarrassingly kind of awkward, and you know, if you,
no one wants to say anything about.
yeah,
it.
no, yes,
No one wants to say
people
nothing
are shook
about
to
it.
say to realize, like to say the real.
They could lose their job if they say something.
Yeah, no, it's crazy,
And that's why we have this podcast. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah, and yeah, we definitely don't give no fucks, because at the end of the day, like when it comes to people setting the trend and the tone and like setting it for real, like it comes from certain people. Not to say that there's not, guests in the culture who become ingrained in it, a part of it. Like big up to man's like Uncle Alchemist, like you know what I'm saying. Like there's people who they have a certain kind of respect to it, like you know what I mean?
Even who you brought up earlier, who they let go.
Yo, Ives, shout out to Ives, like you know what I mean, like.
I heard good things about him too. For
Yo,
sure.
solid dude, like solid dude. You know what I mean? And to see him being somebody who was very, very ingrained with respect for the culture, and you know what I mean? Like I'm sure dude was probably like a b-boy back in the day or some shit. Like you know what I mean?
Most likely.
Like hip hop shit for real. Like, and they're straying away. These companies are straying away from. You know what I mean? Like it's like they're trying to re-image what the culture is, and it's like nah, like we not really co-signing that.
I think it's because the new media, so it's like they're trying to find some way to still have some form of control, because
they want to control the culture without
they
having the real culture representative.
Yeah,
that's right.
They can't give you too much of a voice, because then you don't need us. You don't need us. We can't control you.
We want to still be able to run
Yeah.
it, even though we don't know what the fuck.
Because it can't. In the end, Canada is also still racist.
Oh, 100%.
There's probably some white
yeah.
dude right now who's cutting the check saying, "I don't want too many black kids on TV."
Another thing too is that, like you said earlier, like nobody's breaking the rules. Like no one's not trying to break the rules to actually create change. Everybody's just doing what they're told to do, and it's causing like a ripple effect of the same. Like, okay, we need Bob to drop this song now, and
you know what the thing is too. Like what I've noticed too is like, I don't know if this is a DJ thing or whatnot, but it's like, when you're trying to get your record played in a club or whatever, why are they doing this? Like you're stopping the song and doing this big announcement.
You want to get the hook?
Like the biggest.
You want to get the hook?
No,
They used to do that in the 90s though.
But the reason why I'm saying that is because one, the biggest artist is getting their song intertwined into vibe. If you're trying to get people to get intertwined with your vibe, you don't want to abruptly stop the thing to hear a song that they don't know about.
Shout out someone else.
I paid $40 in a section. I'm not trying to hear like
But
the reason why I say that is if you're new, play your. It's like we're playing ball. Follow the flow. Don't try and come and do your own.
Do your hezzy and step back.
You'll have your time for that when your track is booming and they can pull it back or whatever. In the meantime, people are moving. Make your song follow the BPM. Make people start dancing. Like, yo, hold on.
Who's this? Like taking the new music. Yeah, right.
Who did that? Who did that? Was that Jeezy? Do you know the story I'm talking about? Was it Jeezy or for a track? I think it was. I want to say it was Young Jeezy.
Okay.
And this is like BMF days, and he played a track, and then the club went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to break your artists, but it's like.
But I feel like it's subjective.
You like that? Like that's something that's always gonna be in hip hop. Like that's always gonna be a hip hop thing. I just want to touch back on what you were saying about not breaking
the rules. Yeah.
Here's the crazy part about that though. Doing the right thing is literally what the rules are. So the fact that we feel like it's breaking rules to do the right shit for the culture
I see what you're saying.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it is crazy.
That to me is crazy. Like, why do we have to go against the grain to do the right shit to keep the culture to survive or to push the culture forward? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they turn it into a thing where now it's like they just want, these intern kids who are good with computers and counting numbers and shit. Like A&Ring now to them is like not even
analytics.
It's digital. It's digital.
It's digital.
It's not even you finding the artists and sourcing the production. You know what I mean? And getting writers and like putting a project together and shit like that. Like they would look at that like, oh, that's outdated. Like what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like
I have a couple of predictions in the next couple of years, next 5 years or 10 years. There'll be people like with podcasts, like me and other people who have podcasts. They're going to be getting signed by Universal's, they'll start
real?
giving deals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Podcast deals.
Because-
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Because it's all about who's gonna
Bringing
Who's
the
gonna
numbers.
watch?
I didn't know about it for labels, but I think I heard something like that for
Netflix. Netflix is doing that, but Netflix is doing it on the U.S. side, and they launched it worldwide on the U.S. side. But so like I say that to say this
That makes sense.
in the future, everybody's gonna be man for every man for
It's
himself.
It's who has the wave.
Yeah.
Everybody's looked at as
Every
an
man.
artist.
That's right.
No
It's
matter
every
what
man for
medium
himself.
you're at, you're an artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you're not popping, if you don't have the followers, yo, we're not tuned into your. That's how it seems
what
now.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
But also there's also a thing called being shadow banned.
shadow
And-
band. Yep. Yeah.
I
People-
think shadow band is when you have fake
Fake algorithm?
following. Yeah,
Yeah, fake
If you have a
algorithm,
real following, there's no such thing as
Nah, not all the time, because there's people who had like cannabis brands.
Mhm.
They get shadow banned.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
You can also get shadow banned for saying the wrong things too. You say the
Yeah,
wrong
bro.
things, you know, like disrespect some.
And
like,
they're not gonna come to ask you, "Oh, yo, what did you mean by this?" You're just gonna be like, "Nah, it's a threat." Just gonna say,
Yeah.
"Oh, fucking no.
But I mean, that's how you gotta build your own community, right? That's like going into someone's house and being mad when they say, "Yo, listen, it's 9 o'clock. Get out of my
Get
crib.
out of my crib.
You feel me?
Mhm.
You gotta be like, "Yo, all right, yo, man, them. After this, forward to my spot.
Yeah.
Get a telegram, get your thing booming. So
Yeah.
when they move strange over here, yo, listen.
Yeah.
We got the Patreon. We got the da-da-da. We got this. Remember we did the last podcast a few podcasts ago. We were talking about Ebro.
Yeah.
Now he's talking about, yo, just recently he's talking about, yo, I've been calling people to pull up, and people are styling him like, yo, bro, what, like,
Oh shit,
you're-
for real?
You're not that guy no more. Like,
What?
I mean,
Well, Ebro had it
He
coming.
real
for him,
kind of
to be
shot. He
honest.
shot himself in the foot.
Yeah, he had it coming. He
but
literally
remember we
changed.
talked about like following and this, that, and the third, and I told him that.
But his
like,
was manufactured. His is different.
His crutch was the station.
Hot 97, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And once that jacket wasn't there no more, and you gotta go fend for yourself, it's like, yo, like, you know what I mean?
But that guy in particular, for the last 20 years or 25 years, literally molded the way New York sounded. Like he used the reason why some people didn't get pushed.
I won't say molded. I won't say molded.
He was moving like a security. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Security.
He
Yeah.
he did have
Top-flight security. That's
If he didn't like you, you won't get to
done.
play.
Yeah.
definitely had some
Wow.
influence. 100%, he definitely had some influence. But you also can't only put it on just a one person too. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors with what you can do on a radio station. Yeah, I mean, you got to remember too.
Definitely.
A lot of these labels are put out, like, they have certain people in certain positions to say, yo, like, we're putting 100 grand on this artist's
Yeah.
Ads.
their release or whatever, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, you can say shit, but the label or
That doesn't
you got
make
a crazy
sense.
bag
Yeah.
behind you, niggas are
It's not
have
gonna
to
stop
play.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? The only people they got stopped were people who were just coming off of just, hey man, like my shit because my shit is hot. But if you had the bag, like,
there's not
he
really
quit-
much that
he-
you can
you know what I
say.
mean?
He'll be mad at it, but
Yeah.
you'll still have to spin
Yeah,
it.
that's like when Kodak came to
'Cause
his
he did-
thing, and then Kodak,
or even when
walked off his
Uzi
thing.
came.
Uzi came, yeah,
And he's like, yo, mate, you're not gonna be hot in like 5 years. It's like, we'll see.
we'll see.
And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
Uzi's like the best thing on earth. Or
Okay.
Yeah.
well, that's another optics thing. Remember he was front on people saying he had a $1 million, what is it?
Diamond?
$7 million. Yeah, like he was lying to people. What's wrong? Yo, I don't understand that shit, bro.
But it's like, yo, if you believe it, you believe it.
It's
You
crazy.
don't, you
Kids
don't.
It's
believe
all
it.
it's all content. Yo,
Those
at the end of the
kids
day with
believe
these
it.
guys, like everyone's gonna believe what they push because that's the agenda. Like
That's
they
so
push
true.
the agenda. So
The kids believe him though. They believe him.
like
Because, like, even in regards to the bouncing around the payola and all that kind of stuff, you know, paying for advertisement. They're like, yo, how much is the time? Boom. You pay for the time for advertisement? Okay, my advertisement is going to be a song. So if I paid an hour for it, how much time does my 3-minute song fit in the hour?
oh true,
Spread it
true.
in
Wow,
between
yeah.
the da-da-da-da, and
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's going,
That's
it's going,
my way
yep.
of.
You
I'm
know
showing
another,
myself. Yep.
another form of payola was in the back and then like 20 years ago is buying your physical CD.
Oh yeah.
Yo, a man taught me that.
Yeah,
A man taught me that.
yeah.
So they're saying you buy your own CD,
No,
like
no.
Yeah,
doing
record,
that.
record labels
So
are doing
take
that.
it, take it,
Yeah.
take it, take it,
What?
take it,
Doing
take
that?
it, take it, take it,
What
take
are
it,
you
take
talking
it.
about?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a
No,
thing,
show
man.
me, show me, show me.
And then
I'm giving them out.
Let me-
Yeah,
let me-
yeah, yeah.
let me show you, let me show
Belly
you.
them.
So take it in.
Oh,
So take
over
it in.
here you're talking.
So
Yeah,
take
belly,
it in.
yeah.
So take it in.
Yeah.
Remember Apple, like whatever, what they charge, like 3%, 30% or whatever percentage, 10%. Let's say they take 10% of every sale you got, right? And let's say we're trying to do advertisement, right? You can pay advertisement $10K, $20K, $40K for it to go somewhere and not yield the results you're looking for, or buy your own album because the money's coming back to you,
right?
And then you just pay Apple whatever their cut is, and then the number but then boom, when you're gold, now you can walk in the room and be like, yo, listen, you know what, yo,
yeah.
So then people are gonna start fixing up and
That's
be
what
like,
Belly did. That's what Belly did in the Capital Profits back in the day.
real?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
So
He just bought his own CD.
Yeah.
Then people are gonna, because someone comes with their plaque back in the day, you're gonna be like,
yo, how'd you get that? Yeah.
you feel me? So then not everyone's gonna fix up themselves, and then it's like,
Yeah, you have
crazy.
to respect it now because
right?
you got gold.
It's like you see a man walk in the room. There's two baddies walking with him. They're giving the Prince Hakeem treatment. They're throwing the roses on the floor.
Down,
You don't know who that
grapes.
is. You don't know who that is. But you're like, yo, like what's going on?
Yeah, everyone's gonna like gravitate towards that person. Be like, yo, who's that? Like, what?
Yeah, you didn't know about that, bro?
I did not know about. I didn't know.
It's an actual thing. People do that.
I don't know you
actually
can
do
like
that.
buy your own physical copies and then make yourself gold.
That's right.
90s they were doing that.
No, but the
Yo.
labels will do that too. It's almost like, yo, okay, the album's launched, and then okay, we got like 25.
I heard the labels do
we
it.
have 25. We have 200 copies for the best.
Yeah.
Who paid for that? Someone paid for that. They didn't do it for free.
Did you guys hear about Jay-Z's shows this summer? And
Man,
Brooklyn?
that's gonna be some rent money for those tickets.
Rent money. You thought that's savings. That's down payment
Yo,
on a house
people
in Toronto.
It's mortgage money.
It's mortgage money, bro.
People are
Jay-Z's
saying
doing
that-
what? What did
people are
Jay-Z
saying-
do?
People are saying he needs it.
He's doing a
Me, you never
doing
know.
a concert for what is it?
Two of his album.
Blueprint?
Yep.
Well, it's first
30 and
Oh,
20 year anniversary.
I think he's doing that because he's coming out with another album.
for sure. No, for sure, he's coming out with another album.
100%.
That guy don't move unless he's selling
Smack up the
something.
place. Are you crazy?
I feel like it's low key. I think it's a competition with Kanye because Kanye just dropped the album.
Oh, speaking of, can we talk about that album, guys?
Kanye
Who
just
listens to
dropped
it?
Bully.
Who listens to it?
Yo, it's actually hard. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm about to say
It's
that. Who
actually
listens to it?
hard.
I didn't listen to it.
Yo, that album-
But I see people posting on it.
It's like Kanye West and Kanye and Ye on the same.
Yeah.
And it's against the church vibes, and then he has
Okay.
That's exactly the way to put it.
hard.
I don't think Jay-Z's looking at Kanye as competition. I think he's looking at everyone else.
Yeah.
But Kanye is like the forefront. Like he's like the guy.
Yeah, that album's crazy.
I
don't
think
think
Jay's
it's a
still.
competition
I think Jay's still trying to like.
Son of a-
Lil Bro him, like
I
Lil
think
Bro
he's still trying to headlock everybody. You, Drake, like he's still trying to like trying to do the big dog, and everyone's like, yo, listen, get your arm up, like yo,
I wouldn't even say that. I would say Hove is Hove. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Hove is Hove, bro.
Hove is
You know
Hove.
what I'm saying? That's the big dog. You're in a different league at that point. You telling me what was the last album? 444?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2017?
444, yeah.
Yeah.
So what? He can't come drop a 1-2?
I-
He can't drop a 1-2. He can't say, "Yo, you guys like my old shit. Let me give you guys a concert."
I don't think but here's the thing. But it's a 30 and 20 year anniversary of those albums, respectfully. But I don't think he's gonna drop an album.
I think something's coming for sure. Something's coming. Something's coming.
Did you watch the interview? I didn't watch the full interview,
That
but
too.
No,
he
I
was
watched the
talking. Oh, you didn't see it.
I saw the photos of his Rolling Stone thing. I'm like, this guy is high as hell.
Nah, you
What
gotta
is he
gotta
doing?
hear how he's talking, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know. He sounds young. He sounds young.
not even that.
He's
It's
giving-
not even that. Let me cook. Yo, hold on. Let me cook. Like the way that he's talking.
He's letting you into the world. His world.
This is what he's saying. He's saying he almost got on the clip shit. He was this close to getting on that, and that would have been crazy. That shit was, first of all, that album was
Won a Grammy.
Yeah.
fire. Oh yeah. Nah, they performed at the Vatican. Anyways,
I think that was the craziest thing out of the whole.
but so he was saying I almost got on that. He has so much shit that he could talk right now, that he wants to talk, but he's like, I kind of didn't want to just drop like an angry album. Like I want to get my thoughts together and give them what I feel like I need to give to
Which leads me to my point. He has nothing to say right now.
Nah.
No, but yo, didn't he just do a
What he
podcast?
just said-
Didn't
what
he
he
just
said-
do like
It was an interview.
an interview? He did an interview, right?
Yeah, he did an interview or something. He
I
didn't-
think it was. I think it was.
I
with
think
GQ.
what he's saying is like he's trying to create something that, because remember, when you put out music, you want to be able to perform it later. You don't want to have a song where like, okay, this is how I felt then, but I don't feel like that now, or like it doesn't resonate with who I am.
But that's why he's doing the 30-year and the 20-year anniversaries of the Blueprint.
I mean,
and
respectfully,
the other one.
The time is the time, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's time to do
it's
it.
30 years, 20 years, and he said,
Yo, he's tired of
What's
Nicki
that- what's that
Minaj
verse?
talking shit. He's coming.
Yeah.
like how niggas like my old shit, buy my old
Well,
albums.
Yeah.
He's like, cool. You know what? Let me give you guys a concert.
For the old albums
The
too.
old albums, like, buy that shit.
And like the Blueprint
New shit might be too.
2 was really amazing. And what was it?
What did you
Unreasonable
say?
Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt's hard.
What Blueprint?
Blueprint 2.
Blueprint 2?
Oh, sorry, Blueprint 1.
Blueprint 1.
rather. Blueprint
Yeah,
1
that'd be
rather.
Blueprint 1.
That's the one that has excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, miss. Yeah.
Nah, that's Blueprint 2.
Girls. Oh, is that Blueprint 2?
Girls is one.
one.
Renegade is one.
Yeah, Renegade with Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Song Cry.
Song Cry, I think is. Yo, I think that's Blueprint. I think it's Blue. Isn't that when we dissing Nas? We dissing Nas?
No.
The Blueprint 1, we dissing Nas?
I don't remember. Yo, we're not Jay.
No. Song Cry is Blueprint 1.
I am. Girls.
Song Cry is Blueprint 1.
One.
So the rule is back.
H to the Izzo.
Takeover, yeah, he dissing Nas.
Yeah, that was on number 1.
Yeah,
that
when he
came in
dissing Nas,
2001.
number
Yeah.
one.
Check it out, nigga.
H-
You don't know.
H to the Izzo.
Izzo. Heart of the City, Never Change,
Oh yeah, Big Socks.
Song Cry,
Yeah,
All I
see?
Need.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on,
Song Cry, the Renegade, yep.
I will say there's one.
Lyrical
There's one.
exercise.
There's
Yeah,
one.
hold on.
There's one and a half skips
Hold
on there.
Hold on.
There's a 1.5 skip on that. track.
Yo,
On the
Big
album.
Socks, you're on the show. I'm recording a podcast live real quick. Don't say anything that will incriminate you.
I'll try my best. No, and thank you for answering your phone.
Yes, sir.
First name might be Barack.
I'm on the live show right now. We're doing a recording real quick.
Yeah, no, all gravy.
We wanna-
I tried twice on my phone. I'm told I need to upgrade. I'm on an old Android.
Yo, I'm on the Android too.
Who's that?
Socrates.
Yeah, but I'm on the
Big
old
up yourself.
Congratulations.
Big up
Socrates,
yourself.
we want to say congratulations to your Juno.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. And to everybody in the room. Y'all rolling? You rolling?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Well deserved.
Well
Big up
deserved.
yourself,
Who else is
OG.
there?
We got my boy Angelo, we got my boy Caddy, and my boy Biggs.
All the boys in the room. Thank you. Hey, gentlemen. How you guys feeling? Everything
Great.
gravy.
Yes.
Everything's gravy, man. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it.
All is good. All is
What's-
love.
What's it? What? I'm sorry for interrupting. What's the topic of the evening?
We're talking about your win, actually, and we're talking
No,
about.
you ain't. That's a no. That's a damn lie.
I sw-
You're gonna see it.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
Well, I love the lie. That's awesome. You're talking about something else right now. What you talking about?
Oh,
What's
at
something
this
else?
present moment, we're talking about how we might think Jay-Z's gonna drop an album this summer. We're talking about how Jay-Z might drop an album this summer.
We're talking about the two albums he's gonna be touring, the Blueprint and the
Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt joint. You're doing the concert, right?
We think he's gonna sneak an album in there.
And also, congratulations on your album today that you dropped.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh man. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, man. Season 2, the deluxe LP.
Let's go.
We dropped it in 2016. So why is it deluxe? Well, it's a re-release, but I add songs to each of these releases that never came out.
Okay.
And this one added to this is with my big brother Redman repping Gilla House.
Let's go.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Who's on the production?
Big Socks. I'm gonna need you to hold all that for when we sit down. I'm gonna call you when I'm done. I'll call you when I'm done. Okay.
Absolutely brilliant. You guys have fun and listen. You talk about Jay-Z on that thing. Let me chime in.
All right, go ahead.
No matter what happens to any of the greats, I am, as a fan to music, all genres, no matter what race, color, creed, religion that creates the music, I go blind and I listen literally with my ears and I judge with them. I still step in the name of love. I still rock to 90% of Bad Boy records. There, a lot of motherfuckers getting turned out. Pardon my French. Bleep that out. A lot of people get turned out. It's fine, and everybody getting what they deserve at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to Jay, if anything coming up, but I never met him. I met him once in the elevator with Elton John.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh, let's keep this
It was in New York, in Madison Square Garden.
Amazing.
It was great. It was cool. I had to take a leak, and the elevator's small, so it's only the three of us. You know what I mean? No rushing to the bathroom. It was cool as hell, and I'll tell you that next time we meet. But
Yes,
my
sir.
point is, Reasonable Doubt and the records that followed that were a great time in Sean Carter's life. My record, Hate Runs Deep, and Dead Presidents were being shot at the same time through Priority. Shout out Ray Ray. Me and Chase Parsons were walking through up and down with Ray Ray up and down Manhattan, working 2 records he had in his hand. One was Dead Presidents, the other one was Hate Runs Deep. Okay, and we were both telling the truth, me and Jay, in 1996. And that's my take on your conversation.
Let's
Please,
go.
y'all continue with that, and I will circle back, brother.
No doubt. Peace and blessings. Talk soon.
That's crazy. This guy, little niggas don't know shit.
And that's what happens in the Steady Mom podcast. From time to time, we have the greats call in and say what's up.
That's dope. That's dope. That was dope.
Yeah, it's amazing to have a relationship with people like that. You know what I mean? Like I used to listen to this kid.
That's crazy.
I was. It is.
96. I was in the elevator with Jay-Z.
Man called us Gerbers.
Gerbers.
If you use that word, he called us.
He did drop the album today, which is good. Good timing. See how crazy how the one works?
You know what I feel? I feel like
You can check it
I
out.
spoke to I met Solitaire recently, and I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
yo,
Jeez.
I'm like the
He's a great
difference.
guy too, by
I'm
the
like
way.
the difference between
A few times.
Canadians, I feel, and American people is like we're too noble with our work.
Yeah, too
And I
humble, you
feel-
mean? Like too humble? Yeah.
But I don't gravitate with that word humble, so I always like to use noble. But the reason why I say I'm like, we need to have like someone needs to have like their split star. Like you see how Busta Rhymes has their split. Someone needs a hype man to be like,
Yeah, but
yo,
you see,
you know
that's-
who this guy
that's what
is?
we're
Yeah,
talking
listen.
This guy did
Listen, yo, listen, I'm gonna say something on the mic.
You feel me? Because you're the one who's making those moves.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say much. And respectfully so,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing what they're supposed to do. But you need to have like that person to be like, yo, you need to know who this is. You need to know the moves that this guy's making, so like you don't make the mistakes that he has, and we can kind of push the culture forward and evolve. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yo, like all the legends here need like that. The hype man to be like, yo, this guy like only recently I found out that he made the Cardinal beat,
Bacardi slang?
bro.
Wow,
like, what?
for real?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Who, Silver?
That's Solitaire, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yo.
Yeah. Silver.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his,
So
that
I'm
was
just
his
there like, yo, listen, like, you need a hype man to be like, yo, you know who this guy, like, what he's done, you feel me? So,
You need people that will champion their friends.
Yeah.
And
And Solitaire.
stop trying to be the number one guy when your homie's better than you at everything and has a closest shot.
No.
Like stop being a hater. Just, you know what I mean? Like support your dog. You know what a perfect example, and this is just another example of that. Look at Max and French.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they support each other.
You know. Okay, so
Look at Max and French, man.
I wanted to see how crazy this is. I knew you were gonna bring him up.
Yo,
I knew you were gonna bring him
be
up.
careful, bro. Be careful, man.
You know where I'm going with this.
I know exactly where you're going,
So
bro.
so here's the thing. 20 years ago, I didn't listen to much Max P. Or Max P. Is it Max P?
Max B.
Max B rather. See. That's
Big Avell. The real one.
I knew when Jim Jones worked with him, Jim Jones got a little bit better because he took his sauce. He took
Yeah,
Max
Max B
B's,
wrote his songs.
right? He took his sauce. And then you
you
see
mean Jim Jones got better himself?
he got him better. Like he literally absorbed his energy. He absorbed his energy, and then he's basically what Max B really wanted to be. Do you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really like his music back then, but what they put
You
out
didn't like
recently,
whose music?
Max B. Max B.
You didn't
rather.
like Max B's music.
I didn't like.
Yeah, like,
Let's give him some time.
Let me land.
Yeah, let's let him.
But the new album that him and French just dropped real quick, I really love it. It grew on me because back then I was really a Lil Wayne fan. I was listening to Lil.
But yo, they were all mixtapes too.
What do you mean?
Max B, like his stuff was on mixtapes. It wasn't like he didn't actually release it, so you'd have to
go
look for it.
Yeah, you have to look for it. It was on that Piff back then.
Yeah.
Continue.
So that being said, so that and I hate to say it, like Mobb Deep recently. I just got back into Mobb Deep recently. I just started listening to how fucking amazing they were.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how good Max B was until recently. So I started listening to his old shit again.
And then you're like, how did I miss it?
How did I miss it? But and the reason why the reason why I went back was because the Minx in Miami track that him and Rick Ross just dropped recently.
That's the one that made you.
It made me go back because I saw French Montana's verse on that track, and I was like, this guy fucking killed it. He snapped.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to understand, like, where do you get the sauce? And then lo and behold, the sauce is
Max B.
You know what it is?
Max
First
B.
of all,
half of the songs that you like
Boss
were
Don.
written by
Max B.
My boss
I know.
first of all, I go by the name of Blast Off Big Avel. If you really know me.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Like you've been seeing that around like long time. You know what I mean? Like Max is an acquired taste.
Acquired taste for
Saying,
sure.
like, he's an acquired taste, and I get where some people listen to certain artists. That was their focus, which is perfectly fine. Like you have your preference of who you listen to. Some artists you're not really gonna get onto, you know what I mean? Their wave until maybe you get a little bit older, or you expand your palette.
Yeah.
For me, I was bumping French, so it was only right that I'm gonna hear the Max shit. You know
Was
what I
that
mean?
who you heard first?
Sir?
Was that who you heard first? Who did you hear first out of the two?
No, I definitely heard French. I was listening to French first.
You listened to French first?
Okay.
Yeah, I was listening
That's
to French
interesting.
first.
I heard Max first.
I heard Max first.
I was listening to French first, and then the Max shit I started to listen to, and I'm like, yo, like, this guy's a problem.
Yeah.
No.
He's a problem because he was like the epitome of giving no fucks,
Yeah.
but also nailing the shits. You know what I mean? Like nailing the stuff.
Yeah.
Like nailing everything. He had his own wave.
Yeah.
He has own he was wearing chrome hearts and stuff before everybody was wearing that stuff.
I know.
He had all that.
I think
They're copying his style.
I think part of the acquired taste that you're
He had
talking
the
about.
the perm here.
I think the part of the acquired taste that you're talking about was like, just like you're saying, not giving a fuck. He'll make a song, the quality be shit, but the song is fire.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't care
He wouldn't
about
care.
perfecting it. He's like, yo, here, take it.
Yeah.
So
Bro,
as
these
a
guys
listener,
were-
you're like, damn,
Yeah,
like, I
like-
wish it was
Yo, these
perfect,
guys were-
but you're like, yo, it's so wavy.
It's still wavy, bro.
But the thing is with that is I was so what's the word for it? I was spoiled from like the down south
Exactly.
music, the hundreds of thousands of dollars behind the
And
audio.
the release and how
It was
the
I was
production,
so
like the polishedness
I wasn't
of
really
song.
looking at New York at the time.
Exactly. So-
Unfortunately, it was Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Like I was.
His production is way different too. Like Dame Grease, like
Yeah.
yo, his
Yo, these
production.
guys were freestyling on beats like what's that joint? What you gonna do when you get out of jail? I'm gonna call Max B, that Mariah Carey joint.
No.
Yo, yeah, they're
Right.
rapping on Disturbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacks at the Gucci store.
Oh yeah.
Stacks at the Louis store.
Yeah.
I like this like a whole piece.
Yes, and that's what Jim Jones tried to emulate too.
Yeah, he tried to rap on Drake's Ariana.
Yeah, in the early
Find Your Love? Is it Find Your
2010s.
Love?
Yeah, he's crazy, man. Fuck that.
Yo, and then he tried
That
to do
was a
that
hard
shit.
song, though.
He tried to do that shit with with the Kid Cudi shit.
Yeah, I won't lie.
Yeah. Oh, that
The
was
crazy
crazy.
Part, no, the crazy part
That was a
about
crazy
it
take, by the
was
way.
I heard the Jim Jones song first.
You heard the Jim
You heard
Jones
the
song
Jim song?
first? Yo, that song, yo, the guy,
That's crazy
the guy
about
on the
it.
hook was sick though. I'm not gonna lie.
Because the thing was that's how you know in music sometimes the sound will just take you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody heard that.
Everyone
beat.
heard that
I
beat.
know I know you've all heard a beat where you're like, yo, I'm about to slide on this song. It's writing itself. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. You don't really gotta do nothing because everyone kind of knows it was a hit. You know what I mean? So Jim Jones came on it. I forget the guy's name that was featuring, but yeah, like the hook is crazy.
But I think part of it was because like I was in the World Star era. Like those times, like
World Star,
everybody was just putting their stuff and like
French had a crazy I was heavy on the French Montana, bro. I was listening to Nip.
Nip. I just Nip. Yo,
There was French Montana. There was a track French Montana did with like
Wiz Khalifa too was
with a
popping around those times,
Jay-Z
too.
like sample. I don't know what. I can't even find it. But that was when I was like, okay, I fuck with French.
I was gonna say though, Kid Cudi's like value or impact on in hip hop was so underrated. It's overlooked rather, because that guy has a cult following. Kid Cudi.
Yeah, Kid Cudi.
Like that what was the first album he made? The first not the
I know the
first,
single was Day and Night. Yeah, Day and Night.
yeah, that was on Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's
Yo, was he? I'm tripping. Was he on Good Music with Kanye?
Yeah,
at some point. Some point.
from the jump.
Yeah.
No. Before that, he wasn't on. I think he was on some main label, and then he went into.
I thought he was always on Good Music.
But him and ASAP Rocky, another one. Like ASAP Rocky made everybody want to dress like ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like ASAP Rocky literally changed the game at some point too, and Kid Cudi as well.
I feel like it was partly due to
Fashion.
ASAP Yans,
Yeah.
who was under the tutelage of
Tumblr.
Tumblr and
Max B. Oh fuck.
I saw he was under Max
Dipset.
B.
Wavy
And
balls.
Dipset.
Oh
I just
shit.
found that.
Yeah, Max B was Max B's the one who gave him the shot first.
Yeah.
Max
So
B,
yo, it comes back to Max B. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, Max is
Oh, was
really
it
bad,
wasn't Jim?
It wasn't. No, it was
wasn't
Max
Jim,
B.
it was Max
Okay,
B.
okay.
Max
He
B.
was in Max B's
He
videos.
was an apprentice for Max B.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it
He was
a
pressing
for Jim.
CDs and shit.
Yeah.
These guys, bro. Pressing CDs.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, ASAP
So,
Beyond.
This is crazy.
RP ASAP Beyond.
You rubbing elbows with a wave god. It's only right that the sauce is gonna drip on you and you're gonna, you know what I mean?
And he wrote Ballin' too. That's like Jim Jones' like biggest record. Like,
Biggest
No,
record.
I think that's
Chinks. No, not Chinks. Stack bundles. Yeah, stack bundles.
Stack Bundles.
yeah.
Lil Ballin?
I thought Max B said he wrote
Yeah,
that.
it looked like Max fingerprints was
I think
all
Max B. Let me look it up. It might be Stack Bundles too, because I'm.
Yo, before we go, I just want to let you guys know we're gonna try to do this weekly. My editor who does the editing for me.
Shout out to the editor, you know what I mean, doing your thing.
Like I do parts of editing, but the main guy who does the editing, all that
don't
stuff.
give them all the sauce.
He's so I hired him. He's in Pakistan,
He
and
wrote Refly High.
and who
Max
did
B.
Max B did? Yeah,
Max did?
I knew he did.
Oh wait, no, hold on. It says whether Max B wrote Refly High, Jim Jones has
I'm not gonna say it.
denied that Max B wrote it.
Of course he would. Of course he would.
He denies that Max B did still.
You know, Jim Jones is doing exactly what Cameron did to him, like or doing to him, like.
Nah. Cameron is not a hater.
Yeah, he's not. Man.
Yeah, but
Cameron
I'm
is
sorry,
not-
but
Jomo, he goes about things a little bit different.
He does.
yo, bro, your homeboy's
Nah,
in
Jim
it
Jones-
on the internet crying like a battered woman, like
Who?
Jim Jones. Like he's sitting there crying like
Yo, but
I would if that was my boy, I'd be like, yo, that can never happen again. What do we need to do so that never can happen again?
Nah,
You know
bro.
why it
Some
can't be
people,
like that?
some people, they know you, so they know that they can always like. Cause remember, they known each other for so long
Since they were kids.
You feel me? So there's only so much that you can take from someone.
that stuff.
Cause reason
I don't
why
know,
I say
saying
that
like-
because when Cameron was getting his second win, when he had remember when he
I say if
first
Max
came
is
out,
Yeah, horse and
you
carriage.
know what I'm saying? And then his second
I don't
one was
know.
when he
There's
came
a whole bunch
with,
of like controversy.
I'm
with it.
coming home or whatever that.
I think it's both of them.
Hold on. What'd you find?
No, they're saying that like Stack Bundles and Max wrote it, but like they're not trying to give him the credit for it.
Of course, yeah, because I mean he's exploit. Jim Jones unfortunately was exploiting them.
But what I'm saying is that like when he
Jones
came up with
crazy.
the album, the Cameron, I'm coming home. I don't know what.
The first one.
No, that's not the first one. That was-
Oh, this is the one before Dipset, right?
this is when Joel Santana was on it, like doing like oh boy and
Yeah.
like if he was a hater.
Oh yeah, coming home, yeah.
If he was a hater, he could have been like, yo, like Joel's like, relax, let me just, you know what I mean, this is my hit, da da da. But
Yeah.
his first two singles off of like his second win, being that guy, Joel Santana's all over the record.
Joel
yeah.
Santana, yeah.
feel
But
So-
I think Cameron always has hindsight. He's also another icon. He's also another guy with the like
He's a better mogul, fam. He knows how to run the team shit properly.
Yeah.
If you think about it, everybody who didn't do some dumb shit that was a part of the dips, like they're still a part of it. Like they're still moving around with him doing shit.
Also, shout out to Jaja. She passed away. R.I.P.
way.
Yeah.
Who?
Jaja?
Yeah, 6 days ago.
Holy
She was Dipset's
shit.
first lady.
Oh,
Wow.
and she passed away. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah, she passed away.
Fuck, yo, rest in
The
peace to
R.I.P.,
her.
man.
She was on tracks back in the day.
She's only 41 too. She's fucking
You know
young.
how she passed it? See how she passed it?
Kidney issues.
Damn.
She didn't look too good in her last posts on IG.
That's insane. I remember that name, bro.
Any hopes this summer for you guys? Like, do you want it to be like summer 16 again? Do you think every
16 will
they're,
never be-
they're saying
I
summer
want this
26
summer
might
to
be
do
it.
I want this summer to do
Any-
its own
Yeah, the
thing.
10-year
Wait,
anniversary.
Any hopes you mean like with what? Like music?
Like the music, like Drake coming out with another album, like similar, like Imagine Controller, like esque track, like you know, and also
I
the
need-
club.
I
Do
need
you
bars
remember?
from him.
But do you remember how the atmosphere was downtown during this
Yeah,
summer
yeah.
16?
Summer 16 was
I
crazy.
won't lie, everything's
Yeah,
a
them
blur
were
to me.
freeing it up.
It was that's a good summer. If it was a blur, that was a good summer.
Yeah.
Everything was a blur to me.
That was a great summer, man.
I was
Listen,
smoking
this
crazy
summer-
grandpa spliffs on the east side.
I want everybody I know and
my
myself
God.
to do great.
That's what I got
all
initiated
the
to
people,
grandpa.
all the people who are doing great things out in the world, shout out to y'all. But I want people who I'm rubbing elbows with to do great in this economy.
Yes, sir.
Especially right now, times are even harder. So just look at it like as that. You know what I mean? Like if you can wake up every day and still do what you love or do what you want to do, like you're excelling right now because
Yes,
a lot
right.
of people are shaking it.
But see, that's the thing. I also believe that it's about to get really bad. That people are just gonna party like it's 1999. You know,
Yo,
like, they
even
don't give
on
a
that,
fuck.
bro, go move like that. Just, you know what I mean? Be safe. You guys put your things away and let everybody have a good time.
Yeah, yo, this summer I was gonna say that too. Like I don't want, you know, I want like we already know the man them have it. We already know the man them do it. Like we already know that. Like we know that. But you know, it'd be cool if we could just go outside, have fun.
Not one shooting in the club district.
Not one shooting
up, look more.
Not
Yeah,
one shooting
you know
at
what I'm
Caravana,
saying?
yo.
Like-
Caravana,
Yeah.
no shooting
You
at
know, we don't
Caravana
like,
still.
yo, we know,
Like,
we know,
no,
we know that
yeah,
man's
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
We know what it is. We know what shit happens.
And the
like,
thing
you know
too
what I mean?
is
Like,
it
just-
doesn't bring gals. So like
Yeah.
why are you even doing all that?
And if you're hot, stay home.
Yeah, bro. Just let the party come to you, man. Don't fuck it up for everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? Like just- everybody just know
Straight
their
up.
thing. I wanna see more competitiveness just in terms of people taking their craft more serious.
Yeah.
I wanna hear better music. I wanna hear better music, like actually better music, not just me just saying this shit. Like I wanna
Yeah.
hear-
I want to hear real hip hop getting
Yo,
deals.
you
like,
guys,
yeah.
I work with this artist named Double M. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm really trying to like turn her into that like real hip hop.
Oh, you work
female.
with her?
Yeah, like I make a lot of her. Most of her songs I made the beats for her.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Big shout out to
Okay,
bro.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I
Boom
want
bap?
US outreach.
Oh, okay.
US outreach. Yeah.
Yeah, like just do more traps with people over there, get into that ecosystem.
Yo.
She's smart, but she
listen,
did
it's
that with
coming,
the UK
it's
though.
coming, It's coming.
I
It's
want to see
coming.
more of that.
She did that with the
She's
UK.
more on the
She's
UK
kinda,
side
she
still.
she did that
But
with the
like,
UK.
yo, trust
We're
me,
just
yo,
fucking
this
smart.
summer we're having a hit, yo. We're having a huge hit.
I still have some production over too. Still got some people.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, definitely. You can tap in after.
Yo, this is a Steady Mom podcast. We're gonna try to do this weekly. Like, subscribe. I don't want to keep the guys too long. It's getting late in the night. And if you want more of this, share. And I get paid from YouTube now, so please
Run that up.
run it up.
Run it up. Run it up.
Peace.
Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is.
Ding, 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 ding.
There's a couple emotions. Yeah, food creates emotion because when you're hungry, you want the food that you want. Friends create an emotion because when you go and you hang out with your friends and you go and have a good time with your friends. And especially if they're your old friends, so they have history on you for time. But music, why do you think all these older people sit there and still listen to 70s classic rock? Because they remember where they were on that moment when that song was playing. And they remember, because I remember the first time I ever heard Who Shot Ya from Biggie Smalls. Cheers.
I love that track.
Yo, is that audio fucking good on that? We'll fucking wing it. We're gonna wing it.